Let's move on to discuss now how you can delete users and delete groups, as well as remove users from particular groups. So in order to delete a user, it's quite simple. Instead of user add, you would use user delete, remembering that we'll need to put sudo before that. So sudo user delete Tyvon is going to delete that user. Now here's what it says, and notice this: group Tyvon not removed because it is not the primary group of user Tyvon. Remember when we were messing around in the previous module and I showed you how I could change that default group or that primary group, and I changed it to test3. So if we wanted to get rid of Tyvon, what we would do is sudo group delete. You see the similarities here: user add, user delete, group add, group delete, sudo group delete Tyvon. Now that I'm deleting the group there. So now I've deleted that group. The group would have been deleted if I hadn't changed the primary group of the Tyvon user account. Now let's look at an example with the Sarah user that I've created, who is a member of 4 different groups. Let's look at how we could modify that group membership. So we know that we can use usermod in order to change the groups this account is associated with. And we can do that with a capital G, not using the A option because we're not wanting to append. What we're actually going to be doing is erasing the current group membership and replacing it with whatever groups we specify. So take a look here at the group Sarah is a part of. Sarah, wheel, new group, and test3. Let's say that we don't want Sarah to be a member of test3 any longer. What we could do here is specify Sarah, wheel, and new group, like so, and then the username, sudo usermod, capital G option, Sarah, wheel, new group, and then give the user we're wanting to modify, which in this case is Sarah. Now in doing this, we can go and look and see that Sarah is now a member of Sarah, wheel, and new group, but not test3. So that would be the process. Even if you say, well, I'm just wanting to remove this user from a single group, you really just need to be overriding and re-specifying at that time which groups the user is going to be a member of using usermod. And that's how you would do that using that command above. So we've talked about deleting users. We know how to delete groups as well. And you now know how to remove a user from a particular group also. Now these are powerful tools. And again, these are things you're going to be using on a regular basis. User management is a very large part of system administration, depending upon exactly what kind of server system you're using. But in most cases, user management is a big part of system administration. So use these tools very wisely and very carefully.